Santiago del Carmen Maria, the queen of crowning thought. I speak truth unapologetically.
The slavery lawsuits that should have bankrupted America but got memory hold December 5th, 2025. Come here. Come here. Let me whisper this tea so hot it'll scald your edges straight. Everybody always talking about 40 acres and a mule. Like it was some cute little promise somebody forgot at the club. Baby, that wasn't a promise. That was Special Field Order No. 15, signed by General Sherman in 1865, giving 400,000 acres of confiscated Confederate land straight to freed black families along the coast from Charleston to Florida. Land already cleared, houses already farmed, already stolen once, now finally coming home. They had the deeds in hand. Black people were plowing, building churches, schools, towns. Whole communities popped up overnight. Mitchellville, Skidaway Island, places where black folks elected their own mayors before white women could even vote. I'm talking thriving. Then Andrew Johnson, that drunk racist who took over after Lincoln got shot, said, "Nah," and gave every single acre back to the same plantation owners who started the war. He literally sent federal troops to evict black families at gunpoint so the Confederates could move right back in. I'm screaming. And the lawsuits started immediately. Black families sued in federal court for their land. Guess how many won? 0, not 1. The judges, all white, all former slave owners or their cousins, said property rights only apply when the property is white. One case went all the way to the Supreme Court of Claims in 1870. The lawyer argued the land had been abandoned by traitors, so it belonged to the people who stayed loyal, the formerly enslaved. The judge literally wrote in the decision that black people had no standing to sue because we weren't full citizens yet. The 14th Amendment had been ratified 2 years earlier. They didn't care. Case dismissed. Fast forward to 1915. A man named Callie House, Queen Mother of Receipts, started the National Ex-Slave Mutual Relief, Bounty and Pension Association. She collected dues from formerly enslaved people and their kids, hired lawyers, and filed the very first class action reparations lawsuit in American history. They wanted pensions like Civil War soldiers got. The government lost their minds. The Postmaster General accused her of mail fraud. For sending membership cards through the mail, they threw this grandmother in prison for a year. She died broke, but she never stopped filing. Then there was Henrietta Wood. Kidnapped back into slavery after being freed, sued the man who stole her, and in 1878 won $2,500, the largest slavery reparations award ever paid by a U.S. court to a single person. Adjusted for inflation, that's like $800,000 today. The white press called it outrageous. The man who paid it cried poverty and moved to Canada. Henrietta used the money to send her son to law school. He became one of the first black attorneys in Chicago, petty and iconic, and don't sleep on the Rosewood Massacre survivors. In 1994, after 70 years of silence, Florida finally paid 9 survivors and descendants $2.1 million total. One lady got $150, she said. It'll help with the light bill. Ma'am was 99 years old and still shading them, the real gag. Every single time black people sued for what was stolen, the courts, the Congress, the presidents, everybody clutched pearls and screamed statute of limitations or sovereign immunity, or we weren't alive then. But when Japanese Americans sued for internment camps, Congress paid $20 each in 1988, no problem. When native tribes sue for broken treaties, they win land and billions. But us, too long ago. Funny how time only runs out for black claims. Meanwhile, Germany paid Holocaust survivors until the last one died. Israel still collecting from Swiss banks that hid Nazi gold. But America, still telling us to get over it while sitting on wealth literally built by our unpaid grandparents. The math is mathing loud, so next time somebody says, reparations are impossible, laugh in their face and ask why impossible only applies when the victims look like us. We've been suing since 1865, winning crumbs here and there, and every time they paid the full tab plus interest, tips, and emotional damages. The courthouse door's been locked, but the receipts are eternal, baby. I just want to thank you all. Like, share, comment, and follow to stay connected. It also helps me out a lot. I appreciate your time and I love you all. I am Santiago del Carmen Maria, the Queen of Crowning Thoughts, because I say it like it is. Crowning Thoughts, True Speaker, copyright 2025 by Santiago DC Maria, is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share, alike 4.0 International.
Maria,